Today is Sunday, September 4th. Paul and I stayed last night at the Roan Bed and Breakfast. Maybe a tad expensive, but a very good breakfast. I knew Paul was going to be having some problems because we've done so much, just about 150 miles or so in a week. He said he got very poor sleep last night. Whatever happens to your legs after 7 days of nearly 20 per day happened. So he woke up at 5:30 and said, "That's it, I'm going back to Chicago." I don't know, maybe he couldn't take me. Doubt it. Anyway, just past the 1 mile mark. Got a late start today. About 11:45 in the morning started. Some days I've been almost done by 12. I hate to say more of the same because it's never really the same. Steve at the B&B dropped me off at Walnut Mountain Road, and I've got 11 miles to go. So from here another 10. Here I got a double blaze coming up. Don't know why, but yeah, that's clearly not a trail. It could be deceptive. And here's the blaze. And we're back down into the cavern of darkness. Having been out here a week or so, I needed to figure out what I was going to do. And I can tell you that I don't know. I thought I'd be supporting him and so on. I don't think he wanted to rest for the additional day or maybe even 2. So I want to forge on, and still have not even used my tent. But that's okay, because not using the tent means much better sleep. I'm not 20 years old anymore. And with hills like this coming up, and maybe you can't really see the elevation, but with hills like that, yeah, it's nice to settle down and watch some television. I do have a tent, but it's for emergencies only. Okay, I'm at mile 3.6 on the 11 that I'm going today. Just came on this sound, always a nice sound. Water ahead. Looks like there's a pond. There's a Jones Falls, which is supposed to be at 5 miles, so this is not Jones Falls. I don't know that the trail is even going to take me down there, but it's also not a falls. It's more, excuse me, like a dam. And I do see further up here maybe a pond or a, just a much slower moving part of the stream. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm just north of 19E. 19E is the road that connects Banner Elk to Roan Mountain, back over to Hampton and Elizabethton, Tennessee. So coming down this little hill here, we'll see what we got. Very nice. Haven't had any rain in the last 4 days. Would be nice to get down in it. Take a shot from right in the middle. Obviously not deep at all. Let's see where it takes us. The trail is definitely downhill, and it looks like we're going to make it. But you never know, it could all of a sudden scoot up. Only about 10 feet from it now. Yep, sure enough, looks like we're going back up. So maybe we'll catch you on the way back there, Mr. Jones Falls. So I'm out right along the creek here. There's a trail that I've been on for about 50 yards. No telling how long it's going to be. But you can look behind me and see that it's a good probably 5 acres anyway. I know what an acre is. Definitely an uncommon sight here. And as you can see, a lot of leaves falling. Here's this one right there. Come down like butterflies. But grasshoppers and a stream and falling leaves. Pretty nice. Campsite. Every so often run into one of these. That baby looks clean. Not often. This is about the longest section of the trail that I've seen that's been perfectly flat, just like Florida. So maybe a couple 100 yards ago, a quarter mile ago, I hit the 5 mile point today. We got just short of 11. What I hear, and it's got to be just right around the corner, is Jones Falls. Yep, there it is. So it's had a 1/10 of a mile. It's a quick 1/10 of a mile, but wow, I can't even see the top of those suckers. There is a warning sign. Falls are dangerous. I believe that. I'm not going to really venture out much beyond this. But at least a couple 100-foot drop, I would imagine. I think I'm going to stop and enjoy a lunch. Quest bar and jerky. But the trail goes above that and beyond. Again, I'm about a 1/10 of a mile off the trail. You can always tell because that is not a white blaze. It's a blue blaze. Well, less than 3 miles to go. This is the ascent. It's probably hard to appreciate on the last section coming up to Buck Mountain Gap. This is the spot where I located Paul yesterday. We ran into Rollo. This is the church parking lot where I stayed until Paul came along. Paul was northbound, so he exited the trail right where I'm about to begin my last 3 miles. You can tell it's a fall day. Grasshoppers are very active at 3 p.m. Okay, just north of 19E, between Banner Elk and Roan Mountain. It's about 1.5 miles from here. This is a good, almost, I would say almost 270 degrees. And this is kind of an upland meadow. We're at about 3,500 feet, going down to about 3,000. But this is obviously looking to the south and a bit to the east, to the west rather. Battery's about to go. This will probably be the last one for the day. But very nice, very interesting trail here. You don't expect this at this elevation. You just really don't see this. Maybe more at the lower. Ran into Splinter. Splinter said to thank Paul for the trail magic that was left for him, but he didn't pick it up. He looked for it. It was actually sitting on my car. He said, I'm not going to pick up something that's on someone's car. Anyway, he's almost 70, or he is 70, and this is his 3rd time out. He was ready to give it up a year ago, and I think he's reinvigorated. He knows that he doesn't want to pass up an opportunity here. He's northbound. We met him a week ago. So he's making pretty good time, just short of 15 miles a day with a full pack, age 70. I couldn't be doing that. Up ahead we've got 2 white blazes, so that's a caution sign. I don't see, but there's one choice. And you can see it dead ahead. Usually when you see those double blazes, that would indicate that there's a choice to be made. But narrow trail, no ledge. It's not too friendly for me. Footing, this whole thing is all about footing. Where are you going to place, where and how are you going to place your next step? And if you don't pay attention to it, what's the risk that you might run into a hidden rock or a hidden root, or just like that, have your heel tumble over something that was not intentional. So here we go. See if we can catch this butterfly on the right here.